So a new day begins at the chateau, a new week actually, and we've got a special guest here this week. Just quickly like to say thank you all so much for your support from last week's vlog about us selling the chateau. So now, this week, as we've got a special guest here, the chance to actually do some clearing out and tidying some areas up, ready for us to sell the place. And the first place is the attic. We have not touched the attic at all since we've been here, so there's lots of our predecessor stuff. It is just full, you will see. But let's go and check and see if Charlene's had a good night's sleep and is ready for a big task ahead, because it is a big task. Can I come in?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Open the broom.
You alright?
Yeah.
Did you sleep alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah?
Not too bad. In my 4-post bed, fit for a queen.
Are you excited to be back?
Yes, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, very excited.
So we've got a big task this week. The idea is the attic. Now you might note that Charlene's got some bandaging on, and that's why this week we're not going to be doing what Charlene normally does, the land and all the heavy work.
The blue so it don't go in my food.
Charlene's got some very bad tennis elbows. So yeah, the idea is this week, the attic. It is, you've seen the attic, haven't you?
It looks full of treasure to me, Lisa.
It is jam-packed. So I think it would be a really good idea if we could clear the attic out. And so it's going to be a lot of coming up and downstairs. But I thought if you do a lot of clearing, I can sort of be bringing it all down. And just loads of runs to the déchetterie.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the rubbish and see what else we can find. Because you never know what's going to be
I'm
up
so
there.
excited.
It's going to be hard work.
Yeah, but it's delving through all that stuff. But do you know what I really want to look at? The wedding dress.
Do you?
Yeah, I really want to look at the wedding dress.
Right.
Right, so
We'll find that out.
yeah,
Then.
we'll dig it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a big, really big task today, but we'll go up and show you what it's like up in the attic. So as you can see, it is just full up here. Now some of it is their junk that we've brought with us, but most of it is their predecessors, maybe even people before him, I don't know. But yeah, it's going to take a lot of clearing. But I just think this space will be really great to clear out. So if we do get any people that come to have a look, some viewings, it'll be nice for them to actually see this space and see it open and how much potential there is up here on the final floor of the chateau, in case anybody wants to do anything with it. It's amazing that all the tomates are still down in here, and it's just a fantastic space. I love the beams, the woodwork, the structure of it. And looking at it, it's crazy when you look at the big beams, you can actually see they are just tree trunks. Some of them still have the bark left on them, which is crazy, but yeah, it's the structure of it is absolutely magnificent. And seeing also the carpenter's marks on the wood is great, because when you think, 700 years ago that would have been done by somebody. Anyway, let's start cracking on with some work.
See? And I've got my foraging basket. It's weird, that. It's a bit spooky, it's like Chucky. Do you know when you've been hearing ghosts in the night?
That's what it is. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send that hat to my old boss.
That one?
No, the one on your head.
Oh, right.
Because we used to, she used to love hats and fascinators. And every time we'd have any hats come into the office, like for the shop,
Yeah.
for the charity shop, she would just wear them all down her head.
I need to take it off because it's going to make me sneeze.
Bless you. to the déchetterie for the first run. First run done. I think there's going to be a lot more.
Hey.
Look at that. Amazing. You can actually move up here. So we now have a completely clear space behind us. It's amazing, but it has taken us a whole week, 7 days to do this. And God knows how many déchetterie runs. I think we lost count in the end. But it's been good though, isn't it?
I lost my gloves at the beginning of the week. I lost one glove, a ghost had it, and I've just found it in a book.
So sadly, we haven't found really any treasures, but we have found a load of paperwork, which is quite interesting. Let's just take a look and show you. So we found this paperwork here. Is this one you can see is just, this is 1985, and this is their predecessor Dupuy, and this is his predecessor Clouzot, who I think we spoke about before, Clouzot and Dupuy. And this was in 1985 that he sold it to Dupuy for the sum of 230,000. This is the oh, what's it called? Compromis de vente. So the point of sale, and yeah, 230,000 francs, which I don't know. I can't seem to be able to find an app or anything that would tell me what that is in euros, but 230,000 francs.
So if someone can work it out for us, if you can put it in the comments.
Yeah, if you can put it in the comments, you know how to work out from francs. Now this was 1985, so you've got to work out how much equivalent to what we know today in euros it would be. But that was 1985. We know that Dupuy went into the mental institution around 2000. He then escaped, came back here, but then was taken back inside in 2005, 15 years before we bought the place. So this is all sort of interesting to see. Just to keep these documents is, I think, quite interesting. But he was obviously doing a lot of research about the history of this place. We know that he was an author for Knights Templar. He was very, very interested in the Knights Templar period, and actually had several books published. We had boxes of them here in the barn, and so he was very interested in that. So he obviously did quite a lot of research. So these are all photocopies that he obviously got sent to him, but they are lots of, well, they date back to the 1700s, 1800s, with the date stamps there. It's all about marriage. This is, it's got very damp up here, but this is an old will and testament from 1834, and it says here the donation et partage, which is the sharing of the estates. The Marquis de Lutte, Pierre, and I can't figure out what the prename is here. Now the Marquis de Lutte family, we know the Marquis family originally built this place in 1360, and then they stayed here. They were here right through to the early 20th century, but they did change from Marquis to Marquis de Lutte de Montmagny, and that's because in the 1800s the Marquis family didn't bear any sons, so they had no heirs to the estate, and their daughter married into the de Lutte family, so it then became Marquis de Lutte de Montmagny. So this is all very interesting if you know how to translate old text French.
Just show the writing, because it's really...
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. And you know, these documents, these are obviously copies, but the documents are very, very beautiful when you look at the writing. Now look at this. So this is the will, and this is obviously detailing who gets what in the will. It's amazing. If only I could read it, but there is so much here. But then also another thing that Charlene found is some old letterhead, and then we found a load of menus. Now this is an old wine menu, some really expensive wines on there, and quite a vast wine menu, which is quite amazing. What else do we have here that you found, Charlene? Oh, these are the other menus. Poulet rôti, foie gras, omelette. We know that he liked his omelettes because lots of people have told us you used to only be able to get omelettes. Now this was in the 1970s when Clouseau had a restaurant here, and we know that because we've got some dates somewhere on some of the things. 1977, I think it dates on one of them. But yeah, 1970s. There was obviously a restaurant here, and these are so melon, pâté, poulet rôti again. But yeah, this is it's wonderful to have these things. And although we haven't got, oh here we are, go. So this is the a book from Monsieur Clouseau, 1977, and this is his actual accounts. And as you can see here, it says Monsieur Clouseau, Louis Michel, the restaurant, Relais de Poste de Montmagny. So this is the restaurant's accounts, and the names of everybody.
What do they say, all those things on the left in the
This,
columns? Yeah.
This is names.
Is it?
Yeah, this is all names.
So people who've been and eaten here.
Yeah, and these are the dates.
Not very busy, is it?
So, well, I couldn't imagine it being very busy because it's a, you know, it would have been a small restaurant. These is probably, like us, would have only sat sort of 20, 25 people maximum.
Yeah, I guess. So that'll be one family, won't it, rather than one person? Yeah.
Yeah. So it would have been a table, yeah.
Should we go out for an omelette for tea, love? Yeah, come on, get the kids.
Very interesting. So yeah, so it gives us a little bit more history into the background. We also, obviously, we have shown before, found the book where we had all the postcards, and we still need to find out more about that. And the letter that we can't seem to date, but it's very, very delicate.
It's definitely an agreement, isn't it?
It's agreement of something, yeah, with 2 signatures on the back. And yeah, it's a shame we can't seem to figure out a date on there. But and the stamp mark doesn't have a visible date at all. But we did have my neighbour, Marie Chaussee, did take it to see if one of her friends could get it translated, and they couldn't. They said it's such old French language that they couldn't translate it for us. But yeah, so sadly we didn't find the pot of gold, but we have cleared the attic. So Charlene, I know you was hoping to find a bit of treasure up here, but have you enjoyed your week?
Yeah, I have. I love rooting through old stuff and investigating things, and although we've not found any treasure, we found some cool bits and bats again.
Yeah.
So it has been good. But yeah, it's been really good.
And
I've really
you got
enjoyed myself.
to even go and do a viewing with us for a house, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Was that exciting?
It was, but I didn't like it.
No, you didn't like the
No, I
house.
didn't
No,
like
neither
it.
did we. But
Good.
it's good fun, isn't it? To
Yeah,
go and
yeah.
have a look at. And
And hopefully there is another one that they're going to go and see.
yeah, which looks really
Looks
interesting.
well nice. Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's the end of the week from us. Hope you've enjoyed the vlog. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
Click the notification bell as well.
And we'll see you all again on the next vlog to see what's happening on the rest of the saga of selling Chateau de Montmagny.
See you, bye.
Bye.